Hey everybody, welcome to our live. I hope everybody's having a great day today. I'm Heather and I come to you live each and every day, Monday through Thursday, so you can learn about Luminess. We always like to go over the basics. We know that there's people on the lives that are different stages. Maybe you're new to Luminess, maybe you're wanting to order it, maybe you've already ordered it, maybe you're waiting on it, maybe it's there but you don't know what to do with it. So this is a great opportunity for you to get to know what to do. And you can ask questions as we go along. So just follow along. So, hey, Lori, how are you? We like to go over the beginnings. So here I'm going to go over, let's do this one. This is our legend. We also, or not the legend, I'm sorry. This is the icon. We also have a legend, but this is the icon. We have the Icon Pro. And of course, we have the Breeze. And it has 2 bottles of foundation. They all come with 2 bottles of foundation, Love and Blush. Now, some of you may have gotten ordered it when you got like a gift with purchase or something like that. So you may have more makeup than that. And we can go over some of that as well. But they all come with what you see right here, and we will cover that as well. And so when you first get started, we want you to do the following right here. So when you start doing it, you are going to keep that breeze, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. You're never going to go do, 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 do. You're going to keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it 4 finger widths away from your face, and then barely pull back on that trigger. You want very little makeup to come out, and the trigger is what releases the makeup. And so you definitely want to do that very lightly. Good morning, Veronica. Cindy, good to see you. Well, thank you, Lori. Thank you, thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I named this one to line or not to line. And that could be about different things. So it could be about eyes and it could be about your lips. And so we'll kind of go over options, I guess you would say. Sometimes you can line, sometimes you don't have to. So it just depends on the look that you want, what you're going for. Sometimes it's good to line. Other times, maybe you don't have to. So we'll see the options there. So my face is prepped. I'm going to go ahead and start adding the makeup. And I'm going to start with the Silk Shade 2. Or is that 3? That might have been 3. I have to put my glasses on. Okay, let's do, where's my 2? Oh, here. Let's do the light beige. I'm going to do the light beige concealer. And I'm shaking them up. You always, always, always want to shake up your bottles. Even when you're using it every single day, you'll still want to shake them up because we want that pigment to mix in there. There is going to be separation because there is water in there along with the foundation. So make sure to shake up. I'm using about 3 drops, closing my foundation well. And then I always start my movements first because what a lot of people will do is they'll sit there and go and wait for it to come out. Well, then you'll get a mark. And then, of course, we don't want the mark. And so you always want, I'm just going to tap this off. So move first. And I'm going to make a couple passes around my nose because I know I have, hey, Andrea. I know I have redness there. Now I'm going to go back and make another pass underneath my eyes to get that coverage done. And going back and forth. And notice I just go back and forth. I'm just hitting those problem areas. I like to call this pre-coverage. And I call it pre-coverage. Why? Because we're putting it on before the foundation. So it's what we're doing as our pre-work. And I am only focusing on those problem areas. My under eye circles, redness, broken capillaries. I'm hitting those areas first. But guys, remember this. Remember. This blends for you. Okay? So when you were applying airbrush makeup, it goes on airbrushed and blended, okay? You're not putting it on and then having to blend it out like traditional makeup. We're putting it on and it blends, okay? So good morning. Good morning, Amber. So I used my 3 drops. It gave me the coverage that I want, and now I can move on. So if it didn't give me the coverage and you're like, oh, I think I need a little bit more, then add a couple more drops. But remember, we're adding blush. We're adding foundation. We're not touching our face. And so that's going, everything that we add is giving us coverage. So that pre-coverage doesn't have to be 100% because we still have things that we're going to use. Does that make sense? Give me some hearts if that makes some sense, or a thumbs up, or a wow, but not the sad face. Our rule is if you make a sad face, which you can, you have to tell me why. You can't make a sad face, drop the sad face bomb, and then leave. No, you have to tell me why, because I'm 100% sure that I can fix it. Yay, Veronica understands. All right, so you can tell it's humid in Texas right now because you see how big my hair is getting. All right, so now I'm going to take my blush. I did a couple of drops of the blush, and I kind of smirk when I do my blush, and you can do a blush contour where you do a little bit more, but you kind of add it up here a little bit. And I kind, especially for summer, I like the blush contour a little bit better just because it still brings up everything. Those are our problem areas with the foundation. That's a good question. So on Andrea on YouTube, see how I'm doing the blush a little bit higher? Oh no, didn't charge it. Okay, so I did the blush a little bit higher to do that blush contour to make it go, to have everything lift. Now with our blush, and you're like, wait, did she put on the foundation? I haven't put on foundation. I did my blush second after pre-coverage because our blush blooms. It blooms, it comes out, it intensifies a little bit. So if you use more than 2 drops, chances are you'll look crazy. And we don't want you to look crazy. So I do the blush first, and then I do the foundation on over it because then it blends. I like a blended blush anyway, and so I continue to do that. But when you're new and chances are you might be spraying a little bit too heavy, it's great to do the blush first, boop, 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 and then keep going. All right. Now, when focusing on those problem areas, like when I focused on my under eye circles and the redness, you can come in a little bit closer to like 3 fingers. The closer you get, the more precise it is. So you don't want to be like right here trying it. You don't want to do that, but you can be 3 fingers instead of 4 fingers. You can go right there and do it a little bit closer. You can come in a little bit closer when doing the blush because you're only going to hit these, right here. But remember, when you start practicing and you're practicing just feeling that air and keeping it 4 finger widths away from your face, feel where that air is going, because wherever the air is what? How many times have I said this? Wherever the air goes is wherever the air goes is where, I know there's a delay. I'm just waiting. I'll wait. Do, 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 do. Cindy, thank you very much. Do, 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 do. I do not own the rights to that song. The makeup goes. Yay, Heather. Yay, Andrea. Woo, y'all win. That's where the makeup goes. And so that is your brush. The air is your brush. Did I just blow people's minds right now? The air is your brush. It is your airbrush. What? So wherever you feel that air, that is where the makeup goes. So kind of think about that when you're working it and doing it and having some fun and oh, okay, well, now I know the makeup's going there. And oh, okay. Think about that. You need to kind of feel that out when you're practicing, okay? So now I'm going to blow the rest of this, if there's any blush left in there. And now I'm going to shake it up. Hey, Jeannie, how are you? This is shade 3 in the silk. And I'll use only about 5 drops. Why? I've already done pre-coverage with my CC concealer. I've already done some blush. And now I don't need a full 8 drops to do coverage. I can get it with the 5, okay? Guys, if you're using more than 8 drops total in your foundation, chances are you're either holding it too far back, you're moving too fast, or you're pulling down too hard on the trigger. You should never need more than 8 drops, okay? How can I get the Breeze airbrush system? Well, Renee, go to luminesscosmetics.com. Let me see if I can write that down for you. Hold on. Put the link. There you go. Hit that link and you can look for it. Good morning, Tina. How are you? All right. And you'll love it. Love it. All right. So I have my foundation. And now I'm going to start one place. I make my moves around and around. And I usually do like one complete move or one complete pass. You want the, Sarah asked, will Luminess, oh, don't be dead. Please don't be dead. It is dead. Nope. Okay. Sarah asked, will Luminess come out with a non-tingly? I haven't heard of anything yet. But I'll try to find out for you, okay? You get used to the tingliness. Okay? That was 5 drops, guys, and I'm not even using it all. I'm going to plug this bad boy back in because I didn't charge it. And I want to make sure he stays charged. Okay. So the coverage is done of what I want. And so I'm good to go with that. And so now let's get on some eyes. So I'm going to grab this one right here, our Nude and Naughty. And I think I'm just going to do, oh, match the red. Yeah, it will match the red. I think I'm just going to do kind of a medium brown right in my crease. And when I blend, guys, I never pick up the brush. I keep the brush on my eye. I do not have to blend hard. I'm not like, I'm not pressing hard. I'm just boop, 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 boop. Light, 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 light. Sarah, try the lip scrub. The lip scrub that we have is awesome. It's amazing. It has like, it's gonna scrub your lips, but it'll help them keep them from getting chapped. Because they're also it'll leave like a has vitamin E in it, so it leaves a conditioner on them. So definitely try that. And it tastes good, but don't eat it. It does. It tastes so good. All right, so I just did a little bit of the brown, and then I'm gonna grab something else. Where is it? So I'm going with the Optics, and I'm using the gold in there. When this first came out, I was like, I will never use that. I will never use that gold. And now I love it. Oh, That's true. Sarah's like, Wisconsin winters are horrible. Okay. And so now I'm just going to tap that right there to grab the yellow in my top and have it a little fun today. All right. There we go. Ba-bam. Shamam. Ah, don't fall. All right. Now, let's discuss to line or not to line, right? Let's do this one and this one. Okay. So, lining could do with your eyes or lips. Now, I would say for me and my age, I do not line underneath with a pen or pencil or anything like that. I actually line with eyeshadow. And where's a brush that I can use? I'll use this one. And so I would take the Nude and Naughty and use the underneath part, like the brown I used for underneath. And that's just with the angled brush. Like that. Maybe a little bit more on this side. You can even use a flat eyeshadow brush, like the tip of the flat eyeshadow part, to kind of smudge it like this. Instead of using the flat, use the top here, and that will make it a little bit softer. I like it softer on the bottom, where the top, you have a little bit more wiggle room with that. Where if I wanted to use like, I can use an eyeshadow with an angled brush. I could even wet it a little bit to make it a little bit more severe. I could use the Temptation eyeliner, which is our liquid eyeliner, or Persuasion, which is the pen. And it's really up to you. A lot of times I don't line the top. I'll just add my mascara and go on where I don't have to. But I want y'all to see the difference it makes. So I'm going to add some Temptation eyeliner, which is the liquid, and I'm just going to tickle the lash line right there. Just dragging it right at that lash line, and bam, you're done. Now, what will happen is it will make your lash line look fuller. And so if you want a fuller looking lash line, then this will be great for you. Now, it's also going to kind of frame the eye as well. And so it does make a bit of a difference. So let me show you real quick. I'm only going to line one and then there. And you can see the difference. So now I'm going to add my mascara. Putting that on. And see, even the little bit of mascara that I have on right now, you can definitely tell the difference, right? Oh, no. Now, I know a lot of makeup artists that don't like anything on the bottom, not even mascara. And I can't do that. Like, I have to have mascara on the bottom. I feel it frames the face or frames the eyes and just is a better look. I think I need another mascara. And I love this brush. If you haven't seen this brush, look at that shape. You're able to boop, like get right there. But see what a difference it makes. So I'm perfectly okay with that, but then I'm liking that too. So like it depends on, again, what look you're going for. All right. So now let's talk lips. So lips are tricky. Just kidding. We all know that the Dusty Rose is my favorite. This one is, it's my staple. Like, it doesn't matter what I'm wearing, I can put this on because it is more neutral. Now with my lips, I don't have, my lips are bigger than they look because I don't have a lot of pigment at the top of my lip. So I line almost all the time, just so my lips look fuller. Okay. You can line, if you have bigger lips, you can line on the inside to make them look smaller. But if you want your lips to look bigger, you can line right on the outside line. I'm not saying line down here. I'm just saying right on the outside. Now, when it comes to liner, I think I'm going to do, let me do half. This might be tricky. I'll do half so you can see. Okay, look at that. Like, doesn't it? I mean, it's, my lips are bigger than they look. Now, you also don't want to just do the line. That's a pet peeve of mine. So I fill in the lip. Why? Because as you go on through the day, as you eat and drink and talk, the liner will stay on. That's why I love these, because they're creamy and they're not like, they're not hard to put on. They're going to go on smooth. Even if I'm putting on a lipstick, even if I'm putting on a gloss, I'm still going to line my whole lip. Okay. So, and I'll still do half. So I fill it in like that. I mean, even that, like, my lips look so much better. Right? So now let me do all of them. So and there we go. So much better. To me, it's just more of a complete look. This one's super natural. I can even go in and put the pink on top. Only lip liner? Like around the edge? So if I put this pink by itself, it's going to be this bright. See how bright that is? So if I didn't want it that bright, I can put it on top of the Dusty Rose. And then it's just kind of pink and not pink in your face. Get it? All right. Only lip around the edge. Ooh, no. No. No, I don't like the lip liner on the edge. Andrea, I thought I thought we already matched you, hun. I'll look back, but yeah, I thought we already matched you. But let me look. I will look. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna finish up. I'm gonna line this eye. But yeah, this is it for today. To line or not to line. So hopefully that helped kind of clear up something as far as like when you should line, what to line with. have fun with it. What do we say? Do something different before you take your makeup off at the night. So if you're like, Heather, I've never used the Temptation eyeliner, try it out, but put it on at night. That way, hey, you know, if you like it or if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. So you can figure that out, right? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Not Rosemore one. Andrea, I'll look. I'll look. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.